it's your girl Gabriella, and I'm back at it once again with another video. In this video, as you guys can tell by the title, I am finally going to tell you guys the background story of how YouTube became a passion for moi. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. The family welcomes you. I welcome you, of course. And if you're still continuing to watch my video and you have not subscribed yet, you're doing something wrong. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. And let's go ahead and get down into the details. When I was younger, I always knew that I wanted to, be famous or do something to like talk to people, socializing. I always wanted to work with socializing. I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do until I actually did it. And here's where it starts. When I was younger, I used to always say I wanted to be a teacher. My mom said that the reason why I wanted to be a teacher was because I wanted to tell people what to do. I don't think that's it. I don't think I've ever said that, but she said I said it, so I'm like, okay, you know what? I might have said it and didn't even realize it. When I was younger, I used to always say I wanted to be a teacher because I love the processing of teaching. The school part about learning, I actually love to learn. I'm a nerd. I love learning. And I like teaching about the stuff that I learned. So basically, I wanted to be a teacher. That passion didn't last long. The next thing that I said I wanted to do was be a cheerleader. I'll be a cheerleader from a distance. That passion didn't last long. I did not realize what I wanted to do until I made a video, my first editing video on iMovie. The link will be in the description down below just so you guys can see, my very first video I've ever made. I actually have posted this to YouTube before, so if you're interested in seeing that video, you can always look in the description. The link will always be in the description down below for that video. Just to give you guys a little history and a little background, like where this all came from and where this all started. Showing my mom that video, and she was like, oh, that's really good, because somebody my age, she didn't expect me to do something like this. So when I showed her it, she took it, and I felt really proud because she posted that thing on Facebook and everything for the world to see. And everybody was like, oh my goodness, she is so talented. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Like everybody was saying, oh, she's so talented, this is so good, yada 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 yada. And so I was like, okay, I like doing this. I didn't know what the word was. I didn't know it was editing until, as I continued to do it. But the next thing that I made was a tribute to my grandparents because they passed away. Rest in peace, grandmother and granddaddy. They passed away, and I used their photos, and I made it wasn't an introduction video, but it was like a tribute to them and the memories that we had and all of that. So that was my second video that I did. My mom really enjoyed that video, and I believe she posted that video to Facebook as well. But those videos were the first two videos that I've ever made, and they were self-taught. Even though for iMovie, now that I'm an expert at iMovie, I can say now that for beginners it's gonna be very hard, and you might not know what you're doing, but for me it was hard. It was really hard, but it was all self-taught. So if you're able to teach yourself how to work with the manual and all that for iMovie, then that's good. Kudos to you. All my congratulations and my energy will go to you guys because you guys took the time out of the day to learn by yourself how do you work these things. And also, it made it difficult for me anyway because my family is not a big technology type of people in the editing and producing field. They're not about technology. The only other person in my family that's about technology, but he's into fixing computers and all that and iPhones and all, not crack like finding a virus or something like that, is my dad. That's the technology field that he is interested in. But for me, the only tech field that I'm interested in is editing, filming, directing, producing, making a movie, all of that. That's my field of learning about technology. And so the videos get posted, and I realize that this is something that I like to do. I felt like this was a hobby. I was like, hey, this is a hobby. Maybe I could do this on the side of what I really want to do. I didn't know what I wanted to do yet. So it was kind of like, you know, girl, you got to get your head in the game. This is what you need to do. But, so those videos get posted. I get really good feedback from them. You know, now that I look back on those videos, I did do a good job. I will admit I did do a good job for my first video. My first 2 videos. Now that I look back on it, there are some things that I could have fixed, but I didn't know that until now that, like, I'm kind of already out there. I was 7 years old, so I did pretty good for a 7-year-old. The years go by and I am trying to figure out the simple things like how to cut a video, like how to transition a video from here to here, how to make it like, you know how people can, and on TV shows, it shows one scene and then you go to a next scene in a different setting and all that. I wanted to do something like that, minus like going to a different setting. I just wanted to learn how to cut the video so that I won't have like a long video. Eventually, I downloaded all of these apps just to learn how to do it. Little did I know iMovie had it all. I did not even realize, because I didn't take the time to figure out what iMovie was. I just wanted to make something quick and easy. But I didn't take the time to figure out what iMovie was until I had a whole bunch of photos on my phone and I just literally plopped all of them in there into one video. So it was like a pretty long video full of photos that nobody wanted to watch. Everybody kind of was already like,
yeah, we get the gist. We know you're good at this. This is what you want to do. Yay.
I didn't realize that iMovie had all these things, which is why I can officially say that iMovie is my best friend. However, there are some things that I wish iMovie had, but I'm not complaining for the things that we have now and how iMovie has updated and progressed and all that. Like, I'm very proud of iMovie, so kudos to iMovie. Shout out to you guys for your hard work, because you know people and editors and real YouTubers actually use that, because I know a few YouTubers who still use a phone to this day for good camera quality, and they use iMovie to edit. And iMovie honestly is the most easiest platform anybody could ever use. The reason why I say that is because of the fact that iMovie is the #1 recommended app in the world for editing in the editing field. They said that the most advanced editing app is Adobe Premiere. Adobe Premiere Pro or something like that. Whenever I was in 7th grade, I got recommended to be in the yearbook staff. I don't know, to this day, I still do not know what teacher recommended me to be in the yearbook staff. If the teacher watches this video, shout out to you. Thank you so much, because you actually helped me build my passion and what I wanted to do. So I love you for that. Thank you. You probably know who I am, but I don't know who you are, so thank you. When I'm in the yearbook staff, basically what we did was we took pictures, we made videos, and we had to import all of that into a yearbook. And people kind of, like, if you think about it, if you've never been in a yearbook staff before, you probably won't understand like what goes down in the yearbook and all of that. It's actually not hard to make a yearbook. Anybody can do it. You just have to learn. You have to have the time and the decency to learn how to make it. And the hardest thing for me was doing links. And I was in charge of certain pages in the book, and I had to import some videos and all that for basically for this app that we can hold up. You know how they have the barcodes? It was basically like that, but it was an app that you can hold the phone up and show the pictures and scan it basically like that, and it'll play a video from the previous time that the video was taken. And I thought that was pretty cool. You know, I did a good job on the yearbook. Then fast forward, middle school happens, yearbook is done. I'm done with yearbook. I have not done yearbook since. I hop into high school. My freshman year of high school, I joined audiovisual. And audiovisual, I'm not gonna lie, that was the best decision I have ever made in my life, because of the fact that we did everything that I dreamed of doing. And it was just like, I was already seeing my goals and reaching my goals as a freshman, as a 15-year-old gal. I was already like seeing what I wanted to do, and I was like, wow, this is so cool, because he gave us like hands-on projects, and we made our own music video. Well, I made my own music video, nobody else did, but but like he gave us like hands-on projects. He said, this is what I want and you guys are gonna do it like that. And I thought it was pretty cool, and I was just like, this is awesome, man. I got to actually have a hands-on camera and actually film and actually edit the way I wanted to edit, you know. I got to do all of that in one as a freshman, so I was very grateful for that class. Shout out to my teacher if you're watching this too. Shout out to you. You know who you are. I'm not gonna shout out names because of privacy, so I really love you for that. So thank you so much for giving me time to just, you know, learn how the camera works and all that, the rule of thirds and all that. I actually learned all that in 7th grade, but we went over it again, and I thank you for that. The one thing that I can remember doing was I always did music videos. Music videos were one of my favorite projects to ever do. I did not really like the green screen because I just did not want to work with that. It was like, literally, it takes a lot of work for you to put stuff on a green screen. It's not just, oh, I'm gonna do this just like that. No, you actually have to practice, and you have to know what to wear. Everybody should know when you're in front of a green screen and you're recording, do not wear no type of green. For example, people would see through my shirt. People would see through this and see like the background of whatever's in the background. People would see it because I got on green. So everybody should know the jib. Okay, green screens do not wear green at all. I just didn't want to work with that because it was so, to me, it was like that was a waste of time. That is like for animated stuff. I can do that later in life. So I didn't focus on that. I focused on reality and real life. And I feel like that's one of the things that I'm going to do when I make movies. When you guys actually see me make movies and you actually like watch my movies and all that when I get older, my main focus will be on reality. I will always do like real life movies. You probably will rarely see me do an animated version of a movie just because I don't have the time to be waiting. Like, I know what I want. Like, and as a director, normally a director knows what he or she wants, and she's gonna do whatever it takes to go towards that. And so whenever I'm sitting down thinking about the videos that I want to make, so many things are going through my head because I have so many ideas of what I could do to make a video this awesome, you know. So when the teacher gave us a project, I asked him, I was like, can I make a music video? He goes, oh, that is new. Okay, I want to see this. However, I do not have the link, and that's what I do not like. I don't have any access to the video anymore. I feel like he deleted all the footage, and I'm just like, it's been years since I've been in that class, but like I just can't believe I don't, because I would have posted this to YouTube, and you know, minus copyright, I would have had to done something else. But I was just, you know, I don't have any access to it. And so it really hurts me because it's like I worked so hard on that and I don't have access to it. But I know now. I have a flash drive. I can do all of that now. But the thing that I'm trying to get at is that I made that music video, and when I edited it and I looked back on it, I was like, this is something that I could really, like, that's when I saw talent. And I know I've seen talent in every project that I've ever done with editing, but a music video was one of the major steps for me because I worked so hard on the video. Not to mention, you know, I already had my ideas. I just needed a camera, somebody who was good with the camera, and somebody who was good. I needed good actors and actresses, and I just needed somebody who was good. You know, I can sit back and do the directing, and y'all could do y'all can do the film, and y'all can do that. But let me tell you what I want, because this is my video. So basically, that's what happened. I directed the video, and it turned out really, really good. And my teacher even replayed it, and I'm like, because he don't ever replay stuff, so he replayed that, and I was like, whoa. And that's whenever I realized, I was like, this is really what I want to do. This is so cool. And so that project was blown out the air because I moved, and I hated the fact that I moved, but I moved to a school that had an audiovisual program. And what I did for that audiovisual program was I made a lyric video. And I also made a lyric video for my last audiovisual program, but I ain't gonna worry about that. But I made a lyric video for the movie Us. And if you know what Us is, you know it's a horror movie by Jordan Peele. He made that movie. And yeah, Us. I did the main song in the movie is I Got 5 on it. And everybody, if you are old, if you're an old head or you like old school music, you know what that song is. I don't have to explain it. But I made a video project on that. I can actually put the link in there. I can actually put the link in the description, but I don't want to get copyrighted, so I'm not going to do none of that. It's on my Instagram, so if you scroll down, it'll be somewhere near that. Just look at all the stuff that I posted and you will see that video. But I made a video on Us, and it's I Got 5 on it, and that video turned out so good. I was so proud of myself because it was like I remade the trailer to the movie. So Jordan Peele could have easily took my trailer and made it the trailer for the movie because it summed up everything that went on in the movie perfectly. There was no audio from the people. You didn't hear them talking, but you understood this is what the movie is about. And when people make trailers, when trailers are coming out for movies, they want you to see what the movie is about, because how are you going to want to watch the movie and not know what it's about? You can't just look at something and be like, I want to watch that. Unless it's a YouTube video. But you can't look at a movie and be like, I want to watch that. You got to have some type of background for the movie. And so that's what I did. I took the trailer, remade it, and I sent it to my mom, and I was like, I made this for audiovisual. She thought that I was lying, and I made the trailer. I didn't make the trailer, and that was the trailer that Jordan Peele used. She went back and watched the real trailer, and then she watched mine, and she was like, oh my goodness, this is really good. And after that, like I told my mom, I said to my mom, hey, he put this video on blast for the whole school to see. This is something that I was very proud of. This was my moment for editing. And I was just like, I cannot believe I'm doing this. I cannot believe that I am doing this. This was like a dream for me. I don't have to have my stuff plastered everywhere, but if I know that I'm that good and the Lord knows that I'm that good at what I do, that's all that matters. And my mom is supporting me, and my dad is supporting me, and my family is supporting me, and my best friend is supporting me. That's all that matters. After all of this, I moved to another school, and comes to find out this school does not have an audiovisual class. God said, do not be discouraged. He made me, well, God can't make you do anything, but he blessed me to take a digital arts honors class. And to this day, I'm still taking that class because I realized in my head that God is like, in order for you to make movies, you have to learn the digital parts of a movie, just in case you want to go animation and do animation, just in case you want to, add features and stuff. You want to make this like a concept movie, or you want to make it like Stranger Things or something like that. Just in case you want to make it look real, but with animation added, this is what digital arts is for. In digital arts, so far, I've learned how to edit in Photoshop and make logos, and I've learned not the basics, but those are some pretty good stuff for our honors class, and I am forever grateful for that. Basically, after that, I looked at a few YouTubers that inspired me. Some YouTubers that inspired me was Latoya Forever. She inspired me because of her vibe and her energy, and that's something that I wanted to bring forth on my channel. I wanted to let people get excited just to watch my video. And then another person that inspired me was De'Ara and Ken. Not because they're a couple, but because her content is just that great. I just love it because of their good energy. And that's one thing here's a secret to YouTubers, small YouTubers out there. If you want to make your first 100 subs on YouTube, you gotta have good energy. I feel like I've said that in my video before, but very good energy is one of the most important things a YouTuber can ever do. You can't come on here sad all the time, because then you drive people away from your channel and not want to watch your channel. So good energy always works. But I looked at those people, and it's a whole bunch of other people. Kaylin and Kyra, off the top of my head. Damien and Bianca. It's other YouTubers out there that have inspired me, but those came from off the top of my head that I've been watching forever. So I really appreciate those YouTubers with everything in me, because they have inspired me to be my best. And I'm forever grateful for that, honestly. And to this day, I have had YouTube for 3 years. 3 years. And I'm not where I want to be, but I am where I am right now. And this is all because of the grace of God. And this is all in God's plan. God allowed this. So I know God has something greater for me. And I'm going to forever stick to it. And I'm just very grateful. Shout out to you guys, most importantly, for watching my stuff and subscribing and, liking my stuff and being engaged with what I talk about, because I really do try. And I'm trying to be better and better at my stuff, like every time I make a video. But I'm forever grateful for that. And that is the story on how YouTube became a passion for me. Because I knew at some point in time that I was going to be able to succeed in what I want to do. And I still believe I will, by the grace of God. What more can I ask of y'all? Because you already do so much for me. So I love y'all. And most importantly, all credit goes to God. So thank you, Lord, for all you've done. Stay tuned for more videos. I will see you guys on Thursday. I love you so much, and stay encouraged. Peace, love, kindness. Peace, love, kindness. Peace, love, and kindness. I love you guys so much. See you guys on Thursday. Peace.